Why is nervous system regulation essential for creating abundance in someone's life, having more success, having more clarity, and a more harmonious relationship? Why is healing the nervous system so crucial?
Nervous system regulation is the key to it all. Because if your body is in fight or flight, or if you're reacting to everything that happens, then you're living in a fear state, right? You're constantly on high alert. You're constantly ready for whatever is going to come for you. And when you realize through breath, even through just settling down and experience what's in the room, the colors that you can see, or just by talking to yourself and saying, it's safe right now, and you can go into your own little trance. When you can ground yourself into the safe present moment, and regulate your nervous system, emotionally regulate, then you open the road up, you remove the static and you open the road up for the potential that is most powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes we forget that we're in this world, this personal growth world, me and you, and we're talking about this stuff all the time.
Yeah.
But sometimes we forget that most of the world is not in this.
Yeah.
And so when we speak about things like meditation, breath work, self-hypnosis,
Yeah.
prayer, connection to the divine, I feel like we're just repeating ourselves over and over again, but most of the world is not practicing this on a consistent basis to regulate their nervous system. And they're also not connecting with their inner child.
Yeah.
Something that I did for a long time as well to help me go through the memories of the past that caused so much pain
Mm-hmm.
and reinterpret those memories, create new meaning around those memories, and find peace and forgiveness around those memories or the people that cause those painful memories.
Yeah.
But most people stay stuck because they're not just willing to practice those things consistently. And so they numb themselves with other addictions, alcohol, smoking, drugs, whatever it might be, sex, to feel pleasure, to try to overcome that pain.
Mm-hmm.
But the more we seek pleasure by itself and not turn around and face the pain, the more stuck and more disconnected we're going to feel.
Mm-hmm.
The more pain that's going to come longer.
Yeah.
How can you convince someone that if they just focused on having a 5 to 10 minute practice daily of whatever, breath work,
Yeah.
meditation, self-hypnosis, prayer, something,
Yeah.
that their life will improve? When so many people want a fix that's going to give them pleasure over doing the deeper work, how do we convince or enroll people in this? Or do people just need to go through so much pain?
They have to experience it. So one there's so much pain that like you have to look for something different.
Yeah.
But here is the thing: what you resist persists. What you resist persists. So you have to just allow it, surrender to it, and become it, and then you start to flow a little bit more. But there is a 1 minute, less than 1 minute thing that you can do each day, and I'll prove to you immediately that I can make you feel better in 30 seconds.
What's that?
Yeah. So one is, let's just go back to the old anecdote. Don't think of a yellow elephant.
Mm-hmm.
And some people can see pictures in their mind, some people can't. Don't think of that big, goofy looking yellow elephant. Or usually a pink elephant, but I'm saying yellow because I do the yellow butterfly manifestation. Don't think of that really weird pink or yellow elephant in your mind. And immediately you start to think of it. You can't not. So you start to say, okay, so I'm in more control, right? My brain is, when I say don't, that does, right? So how do I ask questions of myself that gets me to start to manifest exactly what I want? So how do I go about manifesting what I want? How do I feel better, right? Before bed, asking those questions. But here now, we can simply do this. We can say, close your lips. I'm going to give people a physical example about how I can lower their anxiety and get them to experience something more in 20 or 30 seconds. Close your lips. Now allow your teeth to separate. And now allow your tongue to fall from the roof of your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And now breathe in through your nose and notice the temperature of the breath going in through your nostrils. And as you breathe out, notice the temperature of your breath coming out. And as you breathe in, noticing the breath going in. And as you breathe out, just noticing the breath going out. And if you can imagine just two weights on your arms pulling your shoulders down really comfortably. And now in the room, find a color that you love most that sparks joy, right? And now close your eyes and think of that color and just think about it going through your body, filtering through every cell in your body, that beautiful color. And now as you open your eyes up, you can just simply be back with us with your eyes open. And you realize that in 20 seconds, we can emotionally regulate, ground, and come back to this nervous system regulation that allows us to say, okay, this world is not so frenetic. I have a little bit more control.
Yeah.
Did you experience that?
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, this is something I started practicing self-hypnosis, meditation, breath work in my teen years through sports psychology and learning about yoga practices back then as well.
Yeah.
Because I had so much running in my mind, so much fear and anxiety and not enough this and worthiness conversations. So this just brought me right. I mean, I can get there so quickly now because I've practiced so often. And every time I do, I just feel a golden light like washing over my soul. And it feels so peaceful and relaxing.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel so in alignment quickly.
Yeah.
So I think it's an easy way to get back into an energetic state of peace and harmony. And it's so hard to accomplish what we want from a frantic, scarce state of being.
Yes.
And the more we can practice this clarity and this harmony and this alchemy inside of us, the easier it is for us to regulate around us and create what we want, create boundaries, be more discerning, and have all these tools available to us, these spiritual skills that are innate within us.
Yeah.
But are hard to tap into when we're living in a state of frantic energy.
100%.
Fear or concern. We lack the ability to have those spiritual intuitive tools.
Yeah.
To know what decision to make, to know what friends are good for us, to know who to say yes and what to say no to. We lack those tools.
Yeah.
And we stay stuck in relationships that no longer serve us. We stay in physical pain. We do things to numb our bodies and only hurt us.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I'm so glad that you're here, because we just need reminders. And even the people that know this stuff.
Reminders.
We need reminders.
We remind ourselves, like, one is anybody that may think that this stuff is woo-woo. We talk about manifestation and the saying, I'm sorry, and healing our pain. And it's someone's like, come on, let's bring this down to earth. I love that practice we just did, because within 20 seconds, you can ground yourself and realize, oh, I feel the difference.
Mm-hmm.
And now in that state, if you go one step further and start to say, start to reprogram with the I am statements, I am this job, I am whatever it is, those I am statements, that becomes, like you said, really powerful. And so when we can start to lower that and step back into it, we realize we're more powerful than we could ever imagine.
Yeah. I'm curious, if you were able to do a self-hypnosis to yourself right now.
Yeah.
And you could put yourself in a state where you saw yourself at your 60th birthday.
60th birthday.
So you just had your 50th birthday.
Yep.
But now we're a decade ahead.
10 years.
10 years. It's 2035.
Yeah.
You're at your 60th birthday party.
Mm-hmm.
What has happened? If you could draw the future to the now.
Yes.
And manifest everything you want in your intimate relationship, to the impact you want to have on the world, to your physical health, to the thoughts and the feelings you're having. What is life at your 60th birthday party look and feel like over the next decade?
Yeah, I think that is, I can see it, and it's always in nature. So I can see myself walking pain-free,
Wow,
smooth. I can, as I envision this, I have a real knowing. I've had knowings most of my life, but I have a real knowing that my body is healing itself. And that by 60, I'll be considerably different in terms of my own mobility and my own strength. And I just a knowing within me.
Wow.
And I don't know if it's because of the technology that's happening or my own healing, but in this vision, and especially if I was to put myself into self-hypnosis, it's walking in nature with friends and family and pain-free and just surrounded by people that I really love and feel good with, knowing that I am helping the world in a much broader way, millions of people.
I hope we have this clip in 10 years and you can watch it and say, oh, look what I manifested,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, yeah.
What is if you were only able to say three things about yourself on a daily basis to enrich your mindset,
Yep.
to support you in accomplishing this dream,
Mm-hmm.
what would those three things be on a daily basis if you could only say three things?
Mm-hmm. I am loving, I am lovable, and I am capable.
Mm-hmm.
I am loving, I am lovable, I'm capable. What I really believe is that everything stems from this desire for needing and wanting to be loved.
Yes.
I think love is the creation of the universe. I think it's the creation of energy. And this is not a chemical love that we're talking about. It is the highest frequency. Now, people who do a lot of psychedelic journeys that have had experiences with near death, or even, I have one client that he was pronounced dead and brought back to life. And what people experience is this overwhelming feeling of love, and it is this energy that fuels the quantum, the universe, the highest frequency. And the more that we attach to that, the more that we align with it, the more flow and power that we have. So that's something that I say to myself every day, is that I am loving, I am lovable, and I'm capable.
If you could share one way that we could align ourselves with the art of manifestation faster, what would be that one path on how we would do it?
To align yourself with the art of manifestation faster has to be the I am that I am technique, right? To envision yourself as that, because it says I am not separate from it. Manifestation is a term that's often used to manifest something outside of you. What I really love is this idea of realization that I am it. I am not separate from it. I am whole and complete, made from it. I am the creator of it, right? So I am that I am. So what do you want? If you want to get down into the very specific goal that you want, say it specifically, announce it, proclaim it. And now go in and start to say to the identity of you, I am it. I feel it. I am it. Not separate from it, but I am it. Feel the excitement of your realizing that you have it, that you are it, that it's just moments away from you, right? And continue to do that visualization and that verbalization daily for it.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, that's it.
Because I think people could do that for a moment and say, yeah, I'm excited about having this thing, or that I am this thing and it's coming to me. But then they can get pulled off track.
Yeah.
And they can find evidence of why they're so far away from it. So how do we convince our minds or our bodies that we are not separate from what we want, that we are it, that I am it? It's coming, it's here, I am embodying it now. How do we continue to convince ourselves that we are not separate from the thing that we truly want?
Right, because we go in and say, well, it's not, I can't hold it. It's not here right now, right? And so we start to convince ourselves with logic,
yes,
that it's something different. And so it's a daily practice, right? We have to give up attachment. We have to surrender to the way things are showing up, right? And we have to be the way that you become truly magnetic is by giving up this neediness, the neediness. And it's not to say you don't want anything. Of course, we all want things. This is the human experience. We won the golden ticket to Disneyland, and where our soul is here to experience all the pain and beauty. And so we want things. Good, go get them. But when you need it, when it defines you every day, that's what leads you into feeling like, oh, it's not here yet. I'm separate from it.
You start to repel it.
Right. And so convince yourself every day that All of this illusion, we see a fraction of 1% of every particle of light and energy here, right? There is so much more that we don't know. There's so much more that could be possible.
Mhm.
So if we just open ourselves up to the infinite possibility in this thing that is unknown, then every day we can be reminded of that it could surprise us.
Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoy this and you want more inspirational content, make sure to click the subscribe button below and click right here to watch what's coming next.